Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are now officially 2 days out. You can tell I've got a base coat of tan on. I use Pro Tan, and I have been doing the tan myself because I have found a great way to do it, and it saves me money. So I've got my base coat on. I've already showered this morning. I put it on last night. And I will be putting more on tonight and showering in the morning before I leave. I am driving from Nashville to Pittsburgh. It's about an 8-hour drive, but I've calculated about 10 hours with stops. So I am leaving at 5 a.m. in the morning. And I'm just feeling really good about this. I don't really have any expectations going into this show. I am just going to do my best. Like, I am happy with how I look. I think I'm going to be bringing kind of like a middle ground package, which is what the judges were wanting. Something between what I brought at Junior Nationals and what I brought at Universe. So I'm just really excited to step on stage. I'm just going to do my best and, get feedback and go from there. I do have the local show planned next week. So that's another opportunity for me to requalify for next year, which if I requalify for next year, I will not be doing this many shows. I decided to do the amount of shows that I'm doing because it got me in front of the judges more, and I had not been on a national level stage in 2 years. So I know the judges don't remember me. But if I can compete and get my face out there and get recognized this year, that's what my goal was. Of course, I want to earn my pro card, but it's not the end of the world if that doesn't happen. My life's not going to dramatically change. A pro card these days, it means something to me and to the individual, but it's not going to bring you sponsorships or anything like that like it used to back in the early 90s, even early 2000s. So I'm just going to do the best that I can. After this show, we'll see how it goes. I still have planned North Americans. After North Americans, though, I am going into an off season, depending on what happens there. I plan on, if I don't earn my pro card at North Americans, then what I plan on doing is going into an 8th-month off season and competing at Universe, Master Nationals, and North Americans again next year. So we'll just kind of see how it goes and kind of go from there. I need to build my upper body. I need to build my shoulders, so that's what I'm going to work on. Of course, glute development is a big deal. I got asked on Instagram, like I said, follow me on Instagram, Casey Lou Fit, CASEYLUFIT. I get a lot of questions on there, and I got asked, what my best advice would be to competitors now. And my best advice would be, don't wait to step on a national level stage if you get qualified. Because that is what I did, because I always felt like I wasn't ready or I wasn't good enough. And now the body type for bikini has changed dramatically since I started. There are a lot more muscular girls. It's almost like it's figure. And as you can tell, I am not a figure girl. I would love to be, but I'm not. My genetics just are not geared towards that. And while I do have muscle for my frame, I don't have enough, it seems, at least in my arms. So anyway, I am just going to go into these shows and do my best and go from there. I want to talk about the tan again a little bit. So back to the tan, because I got questions on how I do my tan. So I start 2 days before show, and I put a base coat on. So I put 3 coats on last night. I got up this morning. I did those like an hour apart. So I did one at 6, one around 7, and one around, I think I waited a little bit longer, maybe around 9 or 9:30. Went to bed, got up this morning. I showered around 4:30. And all I did was just rinse. I didn't scrub or anything. I just kind of rinsed until the water was kind of clearish when it was running over my body. Now tonight I will put on 3 more coats. So 3 more coats and then I'll shower off. And then I have Super Dark, which is new from Pro-Tan. So what I plan on doing is once I get to Pittsburgh, I'm going to put on a coat of Super Dark. I'll get up in the morning, kind of see what that looks like. And then before I go on stage, I'll put on a top coat of Bikini Bronze. So yeah, that's how I do my tan. I have found, and this came from a friend of mine who told me to do this. So I have dry patches on my body. So my butt cheeks, okay? If you look at some of my pictures, you can see this. There's 2 little areas on my butt cheeks that look so much darker. They kind of look like that. And that's from dry skin from where I sit in a chair or where I've sat in a chair for so long because I used to have an office job. So that's where like my sits bones are. And it gets super dry and then I put the tan on and it's like it just absorbs all of it. So it always ends up looking darker. She's a spray tan artist. She runs her own business. She told me to use barrier cream, that it shouldn't react with the tan or anything. I put some on last night. It worked. So I feel like now I have perfected how I do my own tan. And I'm just going to continue doing it myself because it looks good. It saves me money. If I screw it up, then it's my own fault and I don't have to worry about running around and trying to get it fixed or anything like that. I can always, if I need to, take cash with me, and at the show, if I need to get sprayed for some reason, I can always go up and hand them cash money and they will spray you. Believe me, they will spray you, so don't worry about it. But that's how I do my tan. Hope that answers your questions, and please subscribe. Please continue to tune in to me. As I've mentioned in many videos, I've got better quality content coming. I have a lot of stuff planned that I want to put out, but I'm just really busy right now, and the easiest way for me to get some content out is through my phone. So just bear with me. Please be patient. I'm going to be putting out some really amazing things that I hope you guys will like. I'm going to be doing some 12-week challenges. I'm going to be talking more about health and fitness and not just about competing. And I just want everyone to feel good about themselves, and that's the truth. So I'm going to try to help as much as I can. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like. If you have any questions or anything like that, please comment below. And please follow me on Instagram. I'm doing all this from my phone, so I haven't linked anything, but I will put my Instagram handle and my Facebook athlete page in the description box. Thanks so much, guys, and I hope you have a blessed Monday.